Yeah, because assume everybody has a Gmail account, right? Everybody has a Gmail account, Allah. Everybody has a Gmail account, right? For Gmail, which is the mandatory? ID and password is mandatory. Okay. If I give incorrect ID, what will be happening? Huh? If I give incorrect ID, what will happen? It will not accept, right? If I give incorrect password means, sir, this is general, sir. Why you are telling, sir? Okay, just listen. When you are using backend in the Java, okay, what I will explain the concept. No, this is very, very mandatory. Okay, see, when you are using front end, maybe it may be anything. It may be HTML, CSS, or JavaScript, anything. If you are using Java as a backend, this is the mandatory thing. Okay. If you give incorrect password, Java internally will call the exception. Java internally will call the exception, and exception will be also handled. Okay. Java internally will call the exception, and exception is also handled. Okay. And it will give suitable result. Okay. If I give incorrect ID, means it will show in output console incorrect ID. No, same thing. If used in Java, uh, Java internally will create an exception. Okay. That exception is also handled, and it will give suitable results like that. Okay. Same thing. If you give incorrect password, Java internally will create an exception, and exception will be handled, and it will be giving suitable result. Okay. Yeah. This scenario is nothing but custom exception or user defined exception. Understood? Huh? Yeah. In this scenario will be happen. This scenario is called as custom exception or else user defined exception. Understood? Whenever you are developing a project for LMS project, this is the mandatory. Okay. Uh, whenever you are doing any project as Java as a backend, you should must, when you are creating a login page, you are doing a backend work on a login page. This custom exception is a very, very mandatory. I will teach you what the in practical. If I do in practical, you will understand native. Okay. Yeah. Just copy this pictorial representation. I will give you. Yeah. I will give you a notes. And I can take another example also. See, in ATM, the transaction will be happening. In ATM also, in ATM machine also, this custom exception is transaction is occurring. You have 2000 rupees balance. Okay. You have 2000 rupees balance. Okay. But you will try to debit 5000 rupees. Okay. You have 2000 rupees of current balance. You will try to debit 5000. Is it possible? It will show the huge error like insufficient. In this scenario also, it will act like this. Okay. There is certain rules and regulations in custom exception. Okay. Can you tell me what are the rules and regulations? Okay. Then created should either or inherited, or it may be a checked or unchecked class. Okay. Third point, create an object of the exception class and invoke through the object of the exception. Okay. Handle it using try and class invoke. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Write this and write this throw keyword also. I will let you know. I will let you know everything in the practical once I start with the programming. Now listen carefully. I will go with my Eclipse. Yes, my Eclipse. Yeah. In exception handling, I am creating another package called as com.custom exception. In custom exception, okay. In custom exception, I'm creating one class called as listen carefully. I will take with that example, okay. Uh, insufficient. Sorry. Yeah. What is the first rule here? Create a class with exception name. Okay. If I take that ATM as an example, okay, I have 2000 rupees. Okay, I am debiting 5000 rupees. The ATM will give the error code as insufficient balance. Okay, in this scenario, we have to make use of custom exception. I already told you. Okay. Yeah. What is the first rule? Create a class name with exception. So there I am getting an error. No, I can assume that error as an exception. Okay, that exception internally should be handled, and I should be getting the sufficient balance is called as a custom exception. Okay, I will create that insufficient balance as a class name. Okay, now. Okay. Insufficient balance as a class name. Okay. Yeah. What is the second rule? The exception which we create should either inherit the checked exception or unchecked exception. Okay. This insufficient balance should be inherit using either checked exception or unchecked exception. For checked exception, which is a superclass. For checked exception, yesterday's class you forgot. Yeah, exception. For unchecked exception, runtime exception is the superclass. Okay. Here, for inherit, we have to make use of which keyword? This is the concrete class. We have to make use of which keyword? Extends the keyword. Okay. Here I am giving runtime exception. Okay. So here I am giving runtime exception. If I give runtime exception, okay, this uh, this insufficient behaves as a unchecked exception. Okay. Instead of I am giving the runtime, if I give exception, it behaves as a checked exception. Artha aita? Huh? I need to repeat once again. Okay. See, if I give exception, this class behaves as a checked exception. If I give runtime exception, it will behave as a unchecked exception. Okay. For unchecked exception, superclass is X. For unchecked, runtime exception is the superclass. For checked exception, guys, you forgot this. See, you forgot this. Unchecked exception, superclass is runtime exception. For checked exception, superclass is exception. Understanding? Okay. Yeah. Now I'm done with this part. What is the third rule? Create an object of the exception class and invoke through the object of that exception. For that sake, I need to create another class. Okay. Here I will be creating another class name as login form. In login form only, you have to give user ID and password, everything. Here I will be creating a class called as login form. Sorry. Yeah. After login form, I'm inserting a main method. Okay. After the main method, here I should give the ID and password. No? Huh? For ID, I have to take which data type? Tell me correctly. String or int? For password, string. Here I'm giving one to like numbers password. Uh, for numbers password, you have to make use of int data type. Sorry, int should be always given like this. Yeah, done. No? Here I need to validate this. No, I need to validate if I give admin. If I type admin as a user ID, 123 is a password. I should get the login successfully. Login should be happened. Okay. If I give admin as a user ID, if I give 143 as a password, then it should be showing it is not possible, incorrect password. No, for that's it. For that purpose, I should validate here. I should make use of which statement? I have to make use of if else. Here, if I should inside the if I should give password. Password is equal to 123 system.out.println login successfully. Login successfully. Else else we have to create an object of the exception class and invoke the throw of the object of that exception. Okay, here I need to create the object of this class. Okay, create the object of the exception. I'm getting the exception as an insufficient balance. No, for that sake, I need to create the object of the insufficient balance in the login form. Okay, here I have to give the which one? Hmm? Here I have to give insufficient balance. I need to create an object. No, obj is equals to new insufficient balance. Okay. After this, I need to give throw obj. I have to make use of throw keyword. Okay. Throw is only used to invoke the object. Okay. Throws is used to declare the try and catch method in the caller method. For that sake, in caller method, you have to call the throws. If I use the throws keyword in the caller method, I have to invoke the try and catch block in caller method. Okay, understood? This is the main difference between throws and throw keyword. Okay. Yeah. Now, if I run this program, what will be the output? Login successfully. Okay, guys. If I change 123 into 143, what will be happen? I will be getting as a I'll be getting an exception called insufficient balance. Okay, understood? Huh? This is nothing but throws and throw keyword. Okay, here I am getting the exception. Okay, now I have to handle this exception. To handle this exception, I have to make use of throw and catch block. Okay, there is an another way, guys. Listen, there is an another way to declare this throw object. Okay, we can give in one line also. I will show you. I can declare in one line also. That is also possible in Java. Uh, throw keyword. What is the this one? New insufficient insufficient balance. Okay. If I run the program, I will get the exception. Okay. Now I should handle this exception. How to handle this exception? Using try and catch. Are you sure? See. Now I will make this. Before using the try and catch block, I have to make this user input. Okay. For user input, I have to make use of scanner classes. Okay. Here I will make use of scanner. Yes. Okay. You can take anything. Okay. Scanner is scan. New wala. New scanner. New scanner system dot. Yeah. Okay. Why it is showing error? I need to import the scan. Okay. What is the next step? What is the next step? I have to give your own output printing statement called as enter the user ID. Enter the user ID. Again also here I should give what I should give you scan dot next. Can is next also next line also. Okay. Uh, yeah. Now tell me this printing statement. Enter the password. Here also you need to change. No? Scan dot next int. Huh? Okay. Now if I run the program, it is asking user ID, admin, password, 123, login successfully. Okay. Then again I will run the program. Admin, admin, 143. It is showing exception. Okay. Understood. Till now, everybody understood. Online class students. Okay. Now guys, I need to handle this exception. No, how to handle this exception? I have to make use of try. Okay, insert the try. I need to paste this. Okay, once I given the try block, I have to make use of catch block. Okay, here I have to give the exception name insufficient balance. Here I have to give the reference of huh? IAE now. Anything. But I can give anything. But you have to make use of always superclass reference as a E only. Okay. Now it is fine. If you are using in any company means make use of equal. Okay. Yeah. System dot dot println. Here I have to give one printing statement called as invalid password enter. Invalid password. Okay. Now if I run the code, now if I give admin password 143, I'll be getting invalid password enter. Okay. Always the throw keyword will be used in the to invoke the object. Okay. And you know the difference between the throws also. Huh? Yeah. Any doubts still now? Any doubts and queries, let me know, guys. Yeah. Online class students, if you have any doubts and queries, let me know. Yeah. Okay. That should be extends with exception. Okay. If I give exception, Java behaves like a checked exception. Okay. Again, I will be creating one more class name as ATM. See, I'm also doing, but you are taking too much of time. Okay. ATM. I will do like this. Okay. Here I will see. I have to make use of main method. Under the main method, I have to make use of scanner classes. Scanner SC is equals to new scanner system dot. Yeah. Okay. After I'm giving like this, uh, import scanner. Okay. What is the next step? What is the next step? Printing statement, right? How to give printing statement, right? What is the printing statement? What is the printing statement? Enter the enter amount to be even I am also doing with you. I will be taking hardly 3 to 4 minutes. Why you are struggling? I don't know. Yeah. Then int amount is equals to sc dot next semicolon. Okay. If condition if balance amount, right? Amount less than equals to balance. So here I have to give the some yeah int For that sake, it's showing error. Balance equals to 10,000. Okay. Here I have to give a credit statement. Sys out withdraw withdraw successfully. Okay. After in else block, else block. Here I have to give in else block. First I have to give throw alva. Throw new operator. What is that? Insufficient balance. No? Insufficient balance. Okay. Done. Now this should be enclosed with try and catch block. Huh? If I execute directly means with incorrect password means I will be getting huge exception. For that sake, I have to make use of try and catch block. Okay, after try catch. Okay, here I have to give which exception line? Insufficient balance. Always super class should be with a good standard. Yeah. Then dot println. Okay. Not enough balance to withdraw. We'll give an emoji as a sad emoji. Okay. Here also we'll give an emoji like a smile emoji. Okay. Yeah. Okay. If I run the code, enter the amount to be withdrawn. 6,000 withdraw successfully. Okay. Uh, okay. If I 15,000 not enough to withdraw. Okay. Yeah. Everybody understood? Yeah. Just copy this code. I will start with a new topic regarding about the custom exception only. I need to discuss talking. Listen here. Yeah. Guys, here I'm taking one class called as. See, I need response from everyone. Employee. Okay. In employee, I'm creating a non-static variable called as a string name. Okay. After creating the string name, I will create one constructor called as employee string name. When local variable and parameters are same, we have to make use of this keyword, this dot name is equals to yeah. Okay. I will create one more other class, one more class, one more class name as test. Employee A is equals to new employee of, here I have to give one name, okay? Uh, you know, okay? Yeah. Then I will be giving a printing statement. How to call that constructor? E dot, sorry, A dot name. Okay. Now if I run the program, yeah, term is gone. And you know that scenario also, this scenario, okay? And you know this scenario also, no? Okay. When I make, yeah, variable as a private, what I should do? Only get a setter, only get a setter, only get a setter, only get a setter, only get a setter. There's another way. Which way? Huh? There is only one way. Get a setter only. Okay. I'm expecting those who are telling the helper method. Helper method is not possible. Helper method is mainly used for object things. Okay. There's only, yeah. You have to make use of getter. Getter method. Okay. Not setter method. Setter. Here I will be making use of only the getter method. Okay. Now tell me how to write the getter method. Always the getter method access specifier should be public and the return type is a string. Okay. And we have to give get name, circle parenthesis, flower bracket, return. So ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀರಾ ಅಲ್ಲಿ? What you are doing there? Oh. Now here I have to change you. Huh? ಏನಂತ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? Again it's showing error. Yeah. It is a method, no? Yeah. Now if I run the program, I am getting. So, yeah. Now understood, no? Understood. Give me a minute. Yeah. Okay, okay. Now you understood, no? Now you understood, no? Now I will take another class as a age invalid exception. Okay. Take age invalid from now onwards. If I see anybody is talking, I'll send you out of the class. Age invalid. Okay. Test. This should be extends with exception. If it is exception means after this, yield row after this. Then I have to create one constructor. Here I have to pass after this I have to give this this dot message పక్కన yeah after this string get message here I have to give return message string. Are you sure? I have to make this. Again, it is showing error. It's not showing error. Yeah. I have to make a public. I have to make the public. Now, if I what is my main method of this age? Give me a minute. Listen, observe here. Here I have taken age invalidation as a class name. I'm extending with runtime exception. Okay. Here if I extend with the runtime exception, Java internally behaves as a which exception? Unchecked exception. Okay. Then I'm taking on a non-static variable in a private access specifier. If it is a private access specifier, I have to make use of a getter method. Okay. Then this is nothing but parameterize the constructor. Okay. Here I'm making use of getter method. Sir, why you used override method, sir? Any idea? If any exception inherited with a superclass exception, okay, in the getter method, if you are passing get message, the override is mandatory. Why means if you see this hierarchy for throwable superclasses object, okay, yesterday or day before yesterday, I thought you there is a two yesterday. Yeah, yesterday there is a two methods in throwable classes. One is print stack trace. Another one is get message. Okay, it is already present in the throwable classes. Okay, the get message it is already present in the throwable classes. For that sake, we have to override the method. The get message is present in throwable classes. No, so here in the program, I am making use of get message. To making use of get message, I have to make use of override. Okay. Yeah. And this project is for matrimonially portal. If it is, if your age is more than 21, you are ready to marry. Otherwise, yeah. Here I am making use of user input. Java.util.scanner package for user input and enter the age. I am giving some variable. See, if age is greater than 21, get married soon. Okay. Or else you have to make use of throw. Have patience. You are not yet as a 21. Still you have a patience. Have patience. Don't be hurry. Okay, after 21, you can marry, have 10 children. Okay. Uh, yeah, that's it. Any doubts in this? Yeah. Now you understand, no? So I am making use of get message. The override is compulsory. Another variable, try. Okay, that's all. Write this code. We'll start with the. Okay, listen here. See, when I come to the topic called, if you are attending any Java interview, means, okay, when they come to the topic called as error and exception handling, okay, these are the main important interview question. The first question will be, tell me the difference between, guys, definitely after asking the core Java part, definitely they will be asking the question on exception handling. They will drill you in exception handling only. Okay, there is lot of questions in exception handling. Okay, yeah. Now tell me the answer for difference between error and exception handling. Stand up and tell me if you know the answer. Tell me what I thought. That only the answer. Tell me. Say ma. Yeah. Oh. So, yeah. Yeah. So good. See, first you have to answer. Both will be occur in the runtime interruption, not runtime exception. Both will be occur in the runtime interruption. Error we can handle. So error we cannot handle. Exception we can handle. Okay. Error we can debug. Exception we can handle. Okay. Then you have to see the definition of the error and exception. Okay. Error it is nothing but it is an interruption or it is a mistake occur in the Java programming while in the executing while in the part of runtime interruption is called as error. In error, we have two types: compile time error, runtime error. When the syntax or mistake, the compile time error will be occurring. When we execute without the main method, runtime error will be occurring. What is exception? Exception is the abrupt termination, uh, abrupt abrupt interruption. Yeah, tell me, abrupt interruption while executing the Java programming. It stops the execution of the Java programming. It is abrupt interruption. It stops the execution of the Java programming. Is called as exception. Okay. When you get the abrupt interruption, the below line code will be not executed. In exception, we have two subclasses: error and exception. Sorry, runtime exception and checked exception. Runtime exception is also called as unchecked exception, and subclass of exception is nothing but checked exception. Okay, you have to tell like this. Okay, the second question is, throws and throw keyword. Okay, you have to tell me the difference between throws and throw keyword. Yeah. Now tell me the difference between throw. Sir, throws is a keyword which will be used in the method declaration. Okay, when the throws will be used, when I want to handle the exception. Okay, when I want to handle the exception inside the method should be a static. Okay, that method should be a static. In the called method, I'm handling the exception. On that time, you have to make use of throws keyword. Okay, throw is also a keyword which will be handled for the, today only I thought, for the object. What is the definition? Throw is a keyword. It is in order to invoke an object of exception, and it is yeah. Throw is generally used in custom exception. Okay, this throw keyword will be used in the custom exception, and these throws will be used in the widely used in the checked exception. Artha aita? These throws keyword will be used in the checked exception. This throw keyword will be used in the custom exception. Okay. And throws keyword is always to propagate propagate an exception to a caller method. Okay. The third question is, tell me the difference between final, finally, and final is a keyword will be used in a variable, method, and a class. If I use in a variable, we cannot reinitialize it. We cannot reinitialize it. Whenever I use in the method, we cannot override it, but we can inherit the objects. Inheritance is possible, but we cannot override. Whenever I use in the class, it cannot be, it cannot be inherited. Okay. Finally is a keyword. It is used in the exception handling. Okay. And finally will be mainly widely used in the blocks. It is enclosed with the blocks. Okay. And finally block will be always executed Okay, either exception is occur, it is not occur, always the finally block will get executed. Okay, what about finalize, sir? Any idea? Yeah, finalize is a method. Okay, it will be occur before a garbage collection in Java. What is mean by garbage collection? It will remove the unwanted, unnecessary things in a Java. Okay, before calling a garbage collection, this finally method will be doing their work. Okay, yeah. Now you understood difference between final and finally and finalize. Okay, this is a very important interview questions when I come to the topic called as exception handling. Okay. Okay, we'll start with the topic called as I need pin drop of silent collections. What is collection? Before going to the collections topic, you have to understand data structure before going to the collections topic, because almost the basic of data structure will be covered in the collections topic. Okay, for that sake only we have to learn what is the data structure and all. What is meant by data structure? Data structure is the structure of data is called as data structure. Huh? The organized way. Okay, the correct organized way manner is called as the data structure. The way of storing a data or arranging the data in a or structured manner or organized manner is called as data structure. The way of, write the definition, the way of storing or arranging the data, the way of storing or arranging the data in organized or structured manner, in organized or structured manner, the way of arranging or storing the data in structured or organized manner is called data structure. Okay, is called data structure. See, if I take in a box, in a box, it is mixed with 20 chocolates of Munch, 20 chocolates of Kit Kat, 20 chocolates of Dairy Milk. It is everyone is fully finished. Okay. If I call any person, okay, divided in make it is separate, Dairy Milk separate, Kit Kat separate, Perk is separate means you will be taking more time. Okay, you will be making you will be taking a lot of time, no? But you will arrange in a correct manner. You will be arranging in Perk as a separate, Dairy Milk as a separate, 5 star as a separate thing. The same thing here, the all data is a unstructured manner. Okay, like how you Perk and KitKat is all mixed, no? Same thing here, all the data is in a unstructured manner. To make the structured manner, we have some procedure. Okay, we have some topics called as stack Q linked list See, using these methods, you will make a data as a structured way. Okay. Yeah, there is a lot of things. Apart from this, there is a linear search, binary search, quick sort, merge sort, K sort, KNN sort. So many things are there. Okay, that will be coming under data structure part. Okay, guys, if you learn the data structure, 100%, 100% you cannot learn because data structure is like a Pacific Ocean. You know what is a Pacific Ocean? It is the bigger ocean in the world, no? Yeah, data structure is a ocean, okay? Huh? If you learn the ocean 50 to 60%, the company person will come to your home, they will hire you, okay? But it is very difficult to learn, okay? Um, Even I'm also learning the data structure deeply, but it's very difficult. I'm not comparing to you, just I'm telling the generally. Uh, yeah, it is like a ocean, okay? It's like a ocean. Uh, if you all the software engineers, software developers in the top MNC companies, if you mention any data structure topic, but you should be perfect in data structure. If you are perfect in the data structure, means definitely they will select your resume as the first preference. Okay, they will only come to your home and they will hire you and they will take you to the home, but you should be selected. Okay, data structure is a very very good concept, but you have to understand in the good manner, that's it. Okay, and data structure will be used in the which programming language? Java programming language, C++ programming language, and Python. What about C? Huh? We can, but we have to make use of some methods, that's it. Yeah, but if you learn data structure using Java, apart from Python and C++, you can understand the data structure very 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 easy manner. Okay, in Python also you can you implement data structure, but it is a difficult to understand how it is internally works. See, I will explain in the internally, no, in the Java programming. First, it will start from the main method. If you created the object, it will be stored in the heap area. Okay, like that, if you like that, you can analyze easily if you learn Java using data structure. Okay, but in Python and C++, little difficult. Okay, yeah. And these are the methods we'll be using in the collections. Yeah. I need to discuss one more thing. Well, tell me the difference between variable array collection. What is variable? What is array? What is correction? Variable, it is a container. It is used to store single object or a single variable. Okay. Variable, it is a container. It is used to store single object or single variable. What about array? Multiple, I can take group of objects. Multiple, I can take group of objects. No? Sir, what about collection, sir? What about collection? Huh? What about collection? Tell me. What about collections, guys? What about collections? See, you told me, no? Variable is also, it is a container. It is used to store a single object. Okay. In array, it is a container. It is used to store group of objects. What about collection? In collections also, we can store group of class. For class is the which is the super class. Then okay. Write this pictorial representation. We'll start with the new topic. Very, very important interview question. After learning the topic of data structure, tell me the difference between array and nintale, uh, array and collections. Okay. What is the first point? Array is what is mean by homogeneous? Yeah, if we have done so many programs on this, no? If I use integer data type, it should be followed by integer only. If I use string means it should be followed by string. If I use double means it should be followed by double only. Yeah. What about collection, guys? What about collection? It's not a homogeneous. Are you sure? Super. It is both a homogeneous and heterogeneous. Okay. Always arrays is a what about collection, guys? What about collection? Huh? Can I make dynamic size in? Okay. What you're seeing right here? Okay. What is the third point? Any idea? You told me. Array is a fixed size, no? Huh? Dynamic size. Memory locations. No. It does not have any year, many predefined methods are present. It does not have any methods. Many predefined methods are present. Okay, there is a last top point. Anybody knows? It supports. Array does not support non-primitive data types. Array does not support non-primitive data types. Yeah, but then what? Then if we write primitive data types, what is the use? It will support object also. No, object is nothing but non-primitive. There's another point. Think. Underline data structure. I will come afterwards. Underline data structure. Uh, when I teaching the concept called array list, I will be coming. Yeah. It does not support this topic, you don't know, right? Generics. I will let you know in the collections part only. I will let you know what is generics and all. Okay. It does not support generics. It will support generics. Generics, it's look like this. Okay. I will teach you. Don't worry. It is a predefined, I can tell like this, no? It is a predefined interface. It is present in which package? Java.util package, and collection is introduced in the JDK version from 1.2. 1.2 is the name of Java 1 version. Okay. It is introduced in the version called as JDK 1.2. Okay. Now tell me the difference between array and collection. Array is homogeneous, collection is homogeneous and heterogeneous. Array is fixed size, then is dynamic size. Array does not have any methods. Many predefined methods are present. Does not support generics. Support generics. What is collection? Collection is a group of objects. It is a predefined interface presented in java.util package, and collection was introduced in the year in the JDK version, JDK 1.2. Okay, write this. Guys, I told you this is the collection hierarchy. In collection hierarchy, the supermost class is collection. Uh, the subclass is list, queue, and set. Okay, in list we have four subclasses: array list, vector, stack, and linked list. In queue, we have two subclasses, linked list and priority queue. In set, we have two subclasses and two interfaces, as set and linked list, sorted set and navigatable set. Okay. In navigatable set, we have one another subset called as a tree set. Okay, now listen here, and you know the difference between why I use the this arrow and this arrow. Huh? When the superclass is interface, you see the diagram. Superclass is interface, subclass is interface. You have to make use of extents. For extents, you have to make use of arrow key, no? Yeah. When superclass is interface, subclass is concrete class, you have to make use of splitted arrow. For that sake, I am using splitted arrow. Okay. And C is nothing but class body, and these two angular brackets is nothing but stereotype. Stereotype refers internally Java for collection also there is a super class. Okay. Huh? For collection also internally Java has a super class. It is called as iterable or a iterable or iterable. Okay, we can call in both the ways. Okay, there is a super class for the collection also. Internally Java calls iterable or iterable. What is list? It is a predefined interface present in the java.util package, and it was introduced in the JDK version 1.2, and list contains four subclasses. What are the four subclasses? Vector, stack, array list, Another one, linked list. And these are the subclasses for the list. Okay. And we have some specifications for the list. We have some specification. My super fast. Specifications. You know this topic or what? Insertion. The next insertion. Duplication is not allowed. Next. Duplication is not allowed. Duplication is allowed. Yeah, next point. Next point. It is index based. Next, last point. Last point. Last point. Null can be inserted. Okay. List is a predefined interface present in the java.util package. Listen here. Okay, list is the predefined interface. It is present in the java.util package. Okay, list was introduced in the JDK version 1.2. For list, we have a 4 subclasses: vector, stack, array list, and linked list. And these are the 4 specification. Is a very important specification for the list. The first point is insertion order, and duplication will be happening in the list, and it is always array is also index based, list is also index based. In array, the null can be inserted. No? Yes or no? No. I showed you one program, right? Yeah. In list also, the null can be inserted. Okay, write this point. Write this point. Make an in list. It is possible. The generalization is also possible. I can write like this also in the list to create the object.